What's going on, you guys? Mason Ramon here, and welcome back to Kaiju Figure Reviews. It's been a while since I've done a Kaiju figure review, and now I'm finally doing it. And here is today's Kaiju. Vakishim from Ultraman Ace. Yep, so, also, this is the Spark Doll Vakishim, as you can probably tell already by the title. So, yeah, let's get into detail with this guy. Oops, I accidentally dropped him. Let's get into detail with him. And so, right now, the lighting is being a dick right now, but oh well. Now, as you can see, detail, it's a little simplistic. I don't know if you'll put it that way, but I do like his back right here. It does have little details in there. They do kind of look like, you know, crystals. It's completely smooth on the tip of the tail. Little nubs over here, smooth. Same thing with the back. It's actually a little textured, just a little bit. As you can see, there's a couple ridges over here. And on the back of that spine, completely smooth. Neck all the way up to the head, completely smooth. There's a little hole there. That's where the tag was. Look down at the body. I'll get to the face later. Down at the body, it's a little textured. There's like kind of bits of scratches and all that stuff. It's still a little smooth, but it's cool. It's cool for what it is. I do like the spikes on the toes, and I do like his paws. I do like how they're done. And yeah, just ridges and shit like that. Now I'll get to the head. The head is probably the best part. Look at the eye. Look at the eyes. They're actually pretty well detailed. They didn't even have to do that. It's actually really nicely done. It's really nicely captured. And with all those little details in there. Right there on the beak. There's like little holes on the beak to fire bullets. Even the other eye is nicely done too. And the mouth is actually open. It's not even filled with vinyl. And this is pretty soft vinyl, so you can open the mouth a little bit. You can close it a little bit. So, yeah. Pretty squishy. Yep. So, that's detail for Vakishim. And now I will get on to the paint job. And of course, Vakishim does have the accurate colors. You know, blue on the body and orange on the back. But there's other Bandai figures, like older Bandai figures, 6-inch figures, stuff like that. They actually have like highlights of yellow on the orange and like a highlight of purple or blue on the belly. What I did here, I thought it was too bland. I decided to take like a dark blue or a purple Sharpie and kind of color in all the ridges to give it a little depth. I mean, it does look nice, but without it, it's okay, but oh well. And another thing to note, inside the mouth is orange. With the other Bandai figures, the inside of the mouth is either blue or purple. So, yeah, and the horns up here, and horns up on the eyebrows, and the beak is silver, which is actually a nice touch. Now we'll move on to articulation. This guy actually has quite a few for a Spark Doll, that is. I will get into them right now. First, the head can rotate 360, like so. You're gonna kind of look around a little bit. You just have to be careful. The head's a small piece, and the horn, it might rip. So you just have to be careful how you're holding it. Arms, they can rotate 360, but you just have to be careful because of the legs. Same with the other arm. The stubby little tail can rotate. Pain, though, I don't even think it's supposed to rotate, but I don't know why they decided to make a joint for this. It's ridiculous. And now there is an extra 2 points of articulation on this guy. Can you guess what they are? You got it. The legs. They can rotate 360. Now this is the first Spark Doll in my collection where the legs can rotate 360 degrees. Why haven't they done it with any of the other figures? Except his. That's my question. That's what made me kind of upset. They decided to make his legs rotate, but not the other Spark Dolls. Oh well, it's a cool touch. It's good for stop motion and all that shit, but oh well. Now we'll move on to size comparisons. I don't have Ultraman Ace, but I do have the original Ultraman. Okay, well, this is actually very inaccurate. Vakishim, he's supposed to be like up to here. He is much bigger than Ultraman. Any other Ultra Brother. This is like an inch shorter. That, too small. And now we'll pair him up with my personal favorite, Ultraman Gaia. Yeah, same thing. Vakishim should be a lot bigger. Like, hold on. Like about here. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I guess I will compare him to some monsters. First of all, I will compare him to his master, Yapool. This is a little better, but again, Vakishim should be up to here. Yeah, this is better, but it's still bad. Now I will compare him to Gamora. This is a little bit better than the last couple of figures I pulled out. But again, Vakishim, he should be just a little bit bigger. But this is probably the best scaling yet. Now compare him to one more Ultra Monster. Ella King. Let me see. Yeah, Vakishim should be up to here. Should be a lot bigger, but oh well, what can you do? And now just compare him to, you know, just for shits and giggles and all that good old shit. Here he is, Godzilla. Yeah, and as you can tell, Godzilla completely towers over Vakishim. I mean, if you want to put Godzilla versus Vakishim, he should be like this, at least. Or just like this. But, I mean, this is okay. And now you're probably wondering, how rare is this guy? Well, this is the Spark Doll version, so you can probably get him for like $10 on Amazon. Yeah, that's pretty much how rare this guy is. Okay, so now to wrap up this review, the detail in this guy, it's pretty simplistic, but there's some textures on certain areas of the body, and there's also some other areas that I do find pretty intriguing. The paint job is obviously very accurate, well, but I thought it was a little bland, so I decided to, you know, give it a little more depth. Articulation is actually kind of surprising when I first got this guy, because the legs rotate, but with the others, they didn't. So, it was kind of surprising. 6 points of articulation. The sizing is actually pretty bad. Vakishim is way too short. He is too short. Gamora is probably the best example, because they're about the same match. And rarity, he's still pretty common. Now, before I give a grade for this guy, I would like to give a shout out to Music by Rose. She just joined the YouTube community a couple months ago. What she does is she makes she writes songs. She would cover other people's songs, but most of the time she would write her own songs, and they're actually really, really nice. So yeah, quick shout out to Music by Rose. And now I will finally give Vakishim a grade. I'm going to give Vakishim 6.5 out of 10. Why do I give him a 6.5? Again, detail, pretty simplistic, but intriguing in some parts. Paint job is very accurate, but it's bland, so I gave it more depth. Articulation, it was very surprising. It was pretty surprising for me. Sizing is very bad. And rarity is still pretty common. So I'm gonna, 6.5 out of 10. And so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review.